Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, Randall Hawks. And look who's in the house today. We got two. We got Dokes. And why do we have Dokes? We have our Espanol teachers. Hi, Miss Saenz. Hi, Miss Young.
Hola.
Hola.
How are you doing?
Bien.
Bien.
Muy bien.
And that means very good. See, I took 3 years of Spanish. I was in the Spanish Honor Society. You would not know that about me. But I took it for the wrong reason. So, hey, kids, don't tell your parents, but that's where all the hot guys were. So I took 3 years of Spanish because all the hot guys were in Spanish. That was my reason. Not very academia, but hey, it worked.
It worked.
So how, Miss Saenz, we'll start with you. How are you holding up in quarantine? What are you hanging on to? What are you holding on to? What are you doing?
Well, sometimes I have my niece with me, and when she stays over, it's a lot of fun, because I get to do more than just being on SB for me. I help her with her assignments as well. And I spend it with my puppy, my husband, and we just take walks outside and eat a lot of snacks all day long. But it's been okay. We've been good. We've been safe. So.
Good. Miss Young, how are you hanging?
It's been surprisingly going well. Besides all the chaos that's going around us, I think that we're all sort of trying our very, very best to stay positive and to work well with others and to help the little ones with their homework and us to continue to teach the best way that we can right now. And the kids are doing an incredible job. Really, I am very, very proud of all my students for really trying their very best right now. And I love talking to Neri. Neri and I chat all the time. We talk on the phone too. So that's been very, very nice. So that's been awesome.
It's nice. It's funny. I think I was just talking to my oldest daughter yesterday that if you would have told me last year that you were going to be locked in your house for 8 weeks, you only had to go out, I'd have been like, I would kill someone. But it has not been as bad as I guess I thought it could be.
Right.
So we really are making the best of it. So I love that you said that, Miss Young. So biggest reason why I had them, besides being lovely ladies, is today is Cinco de Mayo. And you know me, my peeps. The only thing I know about Cinco de Mayo is mo's and tacos.
And no.
So I invited them on to kind of talk to us about what does Cinco de Mayo mean, besides it being on Taco Tuesday this year. So who wants to take the floor on this one?
I'll start and I'll let the expert. I'm from Puerto Rico and Miss Young is from Mexico. So that is her heritage. That is her baby. But what I know is that many people confuse Cinco de Mayo with Independence Day of Mexico, and it's not. It was a battle that I think it's Puebla won over the French. So that's what it means. So they celebrate, but it's not celebrated in all Mexico. Actually, as you read, they celebrated more here in the States than they actually do over there.
Any excuse for a party.
How did I do, Miss Young?
So Neri is actually right. So the Mexicans actually fought in a little city, which is the name is Puebla. So the Mexicans actually fought against the French, and that's where they actually defeated them, in that little small town of Puebla. And that is practically the only place where you will find people celebrating at all Cinco de Mayo. It is not anywhere pretty much celebrated besides that small town. So if you went to Mexico and you said, oh, we're going to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, they will probably look at you funny. Probably wouldn't really know what it is that you're talking about, because it's not widely celebrated, and it is just frankly, it's just really celebrated in that small town, which is a small town outside of Mexico City, but it is where the Mexicans defeated the French.
So really, is it like kind of what Americans have done to a lot of our holidays, and they've just commercialized it so people want to go out to dinner? Is that what you're telling me?
That's right. People just want to have fun. They want to enjoy some really, really good tacos, some really, really, great drinks, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, the kids can have some virgin margaritas,
There you go.
you know, and they can actually celebrate that with their parents. So that would be a nice thing to do tomorrow or
That is
today.
crazy. That is crazy. So, well, thank you for that. I didn't know any of that. I would have gone to Mexico and been like, hey, let's go on Cinco de Mayo. And they would have looked at me like, oh, you dumb Americana. Pretty much. So, hey, you know what else is happening this week? It's a perfect time for y'all because it's Teacher Appreciation Week.
Yay.
So, thank you for what we all do and you do for being in the classroom. Today is actually the National Teacher Appreciation Day because it was when the board, hold on, I'm going to mess this up. The National Board of Education was formed. So May 5th. I didn't know that until I looked it up. The internet. Ding, ding, ding.
Well,
So
thank you as well for you were an excellent teacher, traditional classroom teacher for so many years, and then you became this amazing media specialist. So, and you're constantly teaching, anyways. So, for us, you are as well as appreciated as any other teacher here at Randall Middle School, throughout the county, throughout the state, throughout the country.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
happy appreciation to you and to Manuela.
Amen. Yes.
Absolutely.
And especially this year. This year, I feel like we're being a little bit appreciated, a little bit more. So kids, how can you celebrate? Because, you know, it's hard. You can't bring them anything. You can't bring them a soda. You know, the best thing you can do? Send them a little email just telling them how much you appreciate them. Because a lot of my teacher friends, and I did the same thing, I printed off those emails and I kept them in a little file folder. And when I was having a bad day, I would get out that file folder and it would remind me that it's good. My job is good. I'm here with a purpose. So get some time today. Etsy message your teachers, only nice words, and talk to them and just let them know how much you appreciate them. And that means the world. So happy Teacher Appreciation Week. So because I like to eat, we know that about me. Did you know that May 5th in 1968 was when the Big Mac was released? The very first Big Mac.
I had no idea.
I had no idea.
Oh, man, when I was pregnant with Haley, actually, the funny story is when I was getting married, so you ladies out there, and y'all know what I'm talking about, you go to the hairdresser and you get your hair done. And then I went to the hairdresser, got my hair done, and then went home. And the hairdresser, like, put the veil on and all that stuff. But then there was, like, 3 hours until I had to be at the church. I was craving a Big Mac. So I went through the McDonald's drive-through with my hair completely done, the veil, crown, all done, and went home and had my Big Mac. And my mom was just like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm having my Big Mac, Mom. So that's my funny Big Mac story. It's crazy. I know. So we had some birthdays in the house. Oh, go ahead, Miss Saenz.
Oh, I was going to say, I love Big Mac too. Anything McDonald's I like, so.
Man, I love Big Macs. And I haven't had one in a really long time. And I'm really proud of myself for that. But maybe today might treat myself to say happy birthday, Big Mac. Maybe they'll run some deals. We had some birthdays that I missed. Sam Hersberg, I missed your birthday last week, so happy birthday. Grayson Ball, your birthday was yesterday. May the force be with you because it was with you. Your birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday. I hope you are enjoying your time at home with your kindergartner sister. How sweet. And then let me share the screen because I got the sweetest little picture. Let me share screen. I got to find it. Let me share the screen. Can y'all see that? Are y'all seeing a picture on the screen?
Oh,
I see it now, yeah. Oh.
That is Michaela Green, and she is, I love their hashtag, the official quarantine now.
Love it.
So
Love
happy
it.
13th birthday to you, Michaela.
happy birthday, sweetheart.
Yes. And then there's one more thing. What else do I have? I want to put a challenge out to our kids. So one of Miss Delgado's kids made a little video making a little bit of fun of us. And those of you that know me, which most of you know me, I love being made fun of. So if you can make me laugh, that's a good thing. So I'm going to share a little video of what this child did. Share. Ready?
Spring, and the other, you know how I like my funny, weird facts. What else is today, Miss Delgado?
It's No Pants Day!
No Pants Day. But just for the record,
We do have on pants.
we're wearing pants. So
So challenge people, bring it on. Bring it on. That was great. Let me, oh my goodness, I wasn't ready for this. And my phone's ringing at the same time. There's too much technology in my house. That was done by, hold on. Hey, honey, let me call you back. See, this is how we do things at my high producing morning show area. That was made by, oh my gosh, Braden Ames. So Braden Ames, thank you for my laugh of the day. You just made my day. And
Good
there's
job.
a challenge for the rest of you. Go through the morning shows and go for it. Bring it in, you know, make it nice, funny, obviously. Don't say I look like a cow. That'll be the meme now. Watch. That'll be the meme. It's going to be hearty moo. Like, please don't do that. Are you ready for rapid fire, people? All right. So, you Randall Hawks might be saying, well, how are you going to do this, Miss Hardy? There's two. I've already told them the rules. So, oh, there's someone behind you, Miss Young. Who was that?
That's Sophia. That's
Hi,
my
Sophia. So Miss Saenz is going to take the first question first, and then Miss Young is going to take the second question first, but they're both going to answer. And just so you know, I do this by using a book, so I'm not just being mean. Are you ready? Miss Saenz,
Ready.
favorite kind of dog?
Repeat it because I lost you for a minute there.
Favorite kind of dog?
Shih Tzu Poodle.
Miss Young?
miniature picture. Min pits.
Do your movies need to have a happy ending? Miss Young?
Yes.
Miss Saenz?
Yes. Yes.
Your best personality trait? Miss Saenz?
Crazy.
Miss Young?
I'm gonna go with crazy as well.
Your not so awesome personality trait? Miss Young?
Sometimes I give the look, you know, that look.
I don't know what you're talking about. Miss Saenz?
Impatient.
Patience. Who's your hero? Miss Saenz?
My dad.
Miss Young?
Oh my gosh, so many people to name, but that would be probably, I'm gonna go with my dad as well.
Here we go. If you were a crayon, what color would you be? Miss Young?
Blue.
Purple.
What do you know a lot about, Miss Saenz?
Are you asking me or are you asking her?
Miss Saenz?
Oh, repeat the question. I'm sorry.
What do you know a lot about?
I know a lot about my culture, my island, Puerto Rico.
Okay. Miss Young?
That's really true to my heart. Yes.
So I'm gonna say that I probably don't know much about anything. Is that kind of funny? Like, I think that we just have to keep learning. Like, I feel like I might know something and then I realize that I didn't really know much about that to begin with. So,
all right. And we are always learning. You've got a good point there. I know a lot about Kermit the Frog.
nice.
Yes. So here we go. Miss Young is first. Board games or are you bored with games?
Oh, board games, definitely.
Miss Saenz?
I get bored with games.
Okay, this is where I'm gonna put you on the spot. Most embarrassing moment. So whoever can go first, go, because I know that's, you have to think about that.
So coming out of the cafeteria at school and I was wearing a dress and all of a sudden there was a lot of wind. So that's right, you know, It was one of those days at school, but luckily there was only 1 or 2 students in the courtyard.
Nice. You were that Marilyn Monroe moment.
I have had so many. It is funny. I could just read a book about that, but I remember being in church and this young girl fell and I tried to hold her and there was a bunch of people right in front of us sitting in the pews and she fell and I kind of tried to hold her back and I couldn't. So she pulled me down and I fell right in front of her and I was wearing a dress, so you can imagine. And I hid in the pastor's office and I stayed there until the whole service was over. That was my most embarrassing moment.
Miss Saenz, first thing you do in the morning.
Rinse my mouth, wash my mouth.
Miss Young,
I brush my hair.
last thing you do before bed. Miss Young,
I brush my teeth.
Miss Saenz,
I brush my teeth.
Swiss cheese, cheddar cheese, or no cheese.
All cheeses.
Miss Young,
Sweet cheese.
and finish this statement, spaghetti and what?
Meatballs.
Meatballs.
Meatballs. Thank you so much. You survived rapid fire. Everyone's scared of that for some reason. So you did a great job. Any
Thank
last
you.
words or comments? Because we are getting down to the end of the year. So take a chance. If there's anything you want to say to your students, go for it.
I do. I want to say thank you for this awesome year that we had when we were face to face. I know you're all doing the best you can. Just keep up the good work. I know this shall pass as well. Just know that you're thought of all the time, you know, and that we are here for you. That's why we chose this profession, just to be here for you guys. We miss you. We love you. We all feel that we got cheated out of, you know, ending the year with you guys, but we are still here for you. And just always remember, we have a good Randall Hawk pride, and that's never going to go away. So please stay strong, stay safe, make the best decisions, and try to enjoy the upcoming summer as best as you can. Thank you. And I love you, and I miss you all.
Miss Young, anything you want to add?
I think Ms. Neary said it perfectly. I think we all appreciate their hard work and dedication during this very, very difficult time. But we are very proud of you. Remember that we are all very proud of you, that we are Randall together. So just, you know, stay safe. We miss you. And I hope to see you really, really soon, guys.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for coming on and giving up your time for the day. I appreciate you. We love you. Peace to my Randall students, and I will see you tomorrow.